VICTOG.com.
Then fourth chapter. The name of the chapter is Quadratic Equations. You are already studying quadratic polynomials. This chapter is connected with the quadratic polynomials. The simple form, the general form of a quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c. The condition is a should not be equal to 0. When we are putting this equation equal to 0, that means ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, and the essential condition is a must not be equal to 0. It is a quadratic equation of degree 2. Equations of degree 2 but having only one variable. Here also the particular point we have to note is in quadratic equations the degree of the variable is 2 but there is only one variable. Applications. There are three methods of solving a quadratic equation. It is very useful of our studies as well as day-to-day life for finding so many measures. It is very helpful. The solving of quadratic equation is very helpful for solving so many problems. Learning outcomes. After studying this chapter, you will be able to understand the following things. Standard form of a quadratic equation. I have already mentioned ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. A should not be equal to 0. That is a standard form of a quadratic equation. Then solution of quadratic equation by factorization, then completing the square and using quadratic formula. There are three methods, important methods, three methods. First one is by factorizing, that means factorization method. That is, we can split the given quadratic equation into two factors of first degree. Then, taking each factor, we can solve and find the value of the variable. Second method is by completing the square. We are given an equation, or we have to form an equation from the given question, and we are making it as a complete square or perfect square, and then finding the square root, we can solve the given equation. Then the third is using quadratic formula. It is very important formula, quadratic formula for solving a quadratic equation. The formula is x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac, the whole divided by 2a. That is the quadratic formula. The relationship between discriminant and nature of roots. When we are getting an equation for solving, first of all we will find the value of the discriminant, that means b square minus 4ac. From there itself we can decide whether the equation can be solved, what is the nature of the roots, etc, etc, etc. If the value of the discriminant is equal to 0, the equation will have equal roots. That means the value of the variable should be equal. And if the value of the discriminant is a positive number, there will be two distinct real roots. And if the value of the discriminant is a negative number, the equations are having not real roots. It is having imaginary roots, and you will study about that roots in higher classes. Then problems related to day-to-day activities to be important. These are the main learning outcomes from this chapter. Okay.